Hey, Flash here with Flashy Dark Arts. I just made a naughty Christmas card with my friend's mom. Have you ever made a naughty Christmas card? I gotta tell you what, I just made my first one and it feels great. So in 2012, I started working at a treatment center for troubled teens. Okay, now I was on still unit, which was 14 to 18-year-old shitheads. Okay, it was hell on earth. Now, I couldn't stand 3/4 of these little bastards, okay? These kids were trying to kill themselves, trying to kill each other, and trying to kill me, okay? The only person I could trust at this job was the only other coworker I had in the room, okay? And unless you're a pretty big tool bag, you usually become pretty good friends with that coworker because it's the only sane person you have to talk to, and you're put in a stressful, crappy environment where you want to kill everybody, and the only person tethering you to sanity is this coworker. So naturally, I became really good friends with my coworker, Jay. We're gonna call him that for short. Okay. Now, being a couple of 20-some-year-old males, my favorite thing to do was to joke about sleeping with his mother, who I had never met, seen, or even talked to. Okay. So Jay and I wind up going to the police academy together. Now, between the academy, work, carpooling, and even hanging out together, we were spending a crap ton of time around each other, okay? Now, I don't know if you've ever spent 18 hours a day listening to your friend joke about sleeping with your mom for 5 days a week for 7 months, but it gets exhausting incredibly fast, and being the jackass that I am, I persisted. So after like the millionth mama joke, okay, Jay does what any reasonable person would do. He starts joking about sleeping with my wife, which he does to the point to where other cadets, other guys in the academy with us, start joking about sleeping with my wife, okay? And this goes on for 7 months. Hey Flash, last night your wife left her coat at my house. Oh, it's summertime, you jackass. She's not even wearing her coat. Hey Flash, your wife's a good cook, but she's better at other things. Oh, ha ha ha, I get it. She's good at sex. Ha ha ha. Yeah, okay. Hey Flash, how's your wife and my kids? Oh, the kids aren't mine. That one was actually pretty good, but you guys seriously cut it out. My wife is a saint. Oh, but last night she was a sinner. Oh. So you get the point, right? Now it got so bad we would go and sit down at dinner after the academy, and like Jay's wife would like lean over the table and be like, "Hey Flash, your wife was at our house last night." And I'm like, "Okay, well done, Jay. Well done." So several years pass and it's 2017. So this is last year. And my wife and I get invited to a Christmas party. Now there's a gift exchange, so we go to a store called Spencer's to get a gag gift for this Christmas party. Now if you've ever been inside of Spencer's, the back half of the store is basically a sex shop, okay? And it's got a ton of funny stuff that you can give somebody as a gift. So I'm walking around with my wife and my sister-in-law, and we are around some of the most questionable items known to man, right? And I'm walking around and I'm looking, and I separate a little bit from my wife and my sister-in-law, and who do I run into? Yep, Jay's mom. So I start talking to her, and she's doing the same thing that we are. She is buying a gag gift for a Christmas party, right? And so my wife and my sister-in-law come around the corner, and I introduce them to Jay's mom, right? And my sister-in-law, who is a terrible person, okay, goes, "Hey Flash, let's take a picture." And I didn't catch on at first. I look at her and I'm like, take a picture? look at Jay's mom, and I look back at my wife and my sister-in-law, and they're both smiling. And then the wheels start turning in my head, and I catch on to what they're insinuating here, and I'm like, yeah, let's take a picture. That's a great idea. You mind? and Jay's mom's like, sure, because she's a really nice lady. So my wife pulls out her phone, right? And I pose for a picture with Jay's mom. And my sister-in-law runs and grabs the most vulgar hat she can find and throws it on my head. What can only be described as a peach rocket ship on top of my head. And this is what you have. So Jay's mom was innocently shopping for a gag gift for a Christmas party, the same thing that we were doing. But Jay doesn't know this. All Jay is gonna see is a picture of me with his mother in the back of a very, very questionable shop. Do you see the beauty in this? I have been waiting an entire year for this. So not only did I make a Christmas card, but I also had this put on a plaque so I could give it to him as a gift. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, Jay. From our hearts to yours. This is Flash with Flashy Dark Arts, reminding you that it is far better to give than it is to receive. Merry Christmas.